Hi, ladies. I'm going to give people a chance to hop on if they plan to. So just wait for a second. Kate is joining us today. I thought maybe she'd go to sleep, but in her usual fashion, she has decided to opt out of a nap. If you do jump on, just give a little like or say hello so that I know that you're here. My name is Diana McAfee, and I just want to share a little bit about my story with Beachbody, how I got here, what I'm doing now. But I was not an athletic kid. I did not participate in sports. I didn't do anything like that at all. So when I got to college, I decided, hey Ashley, I decided to start working out, to start running and rollerblading, and yes, it is my most live watched video yet. That's awesome. This is my first live for all of you viewers. So in college, I started doing that. I even worked at an athletic club. Hey, Izzy. So I had this job at an athletic club. I worked with a kid camp, and I had a free membership, but I did not like working out. I didn't want people to watch me. It was just weird. So I stuck to my cardio. After college, I kept with that. I was skinny. I was not muscular at all. I was what you would call skinny fat. I'd run an hour a day and feel really good about that. I was obsessed with a number on a scale. So while never actually diagnosed with eating disorder, I absolutely had every single sign possible. My nutrition was terrible. I would take in very, very few calories because, that's how you stay skinny. And then those calories that I did consume would be things like sugary lattes and sodas and prepackaged healthy food or sweets. Absolute sweet tooth. I would skip meals, and cooking was not my thing. I just didn't do it at all. In fact, today on this day Facebook, it gave me a picture from 4 years ago of a big pan of cookies, and my caption was, "I bake, therefore I run." So that was pretty much my mantra my whole life. Then, through years of then marriage, 2 children, raising those kids, working from home, I continued to not cook. I continued to run or get on the elliptical. And while I never had a weight problem, I always had a health problem. My blood work didn't reflect it. My blood pressure didn't reflect it. But I knew that ultimately that was going to catch up. I was not healthy. But somehow I just couldn't stick to eating consistently. I couldn't make myself do that. So because I didn't like to cook, we would eat conveniently, convenience foods, cheap junk, or we ate out all the time. So last fall, I gave birth to this one, my third. She was a surprise, a big surprise. And so I knew at that point that I really needed to do something different. And I wanted to be this baby that I was going to have 2 months before I turned 40 years old. I wanted to be around for her. I wanted to be a healthy mama. I wanted to be the best I could for my family. And I wanted to model that for my own children. So once she was born, I gave myself my postpartum period, and honestly, I did not eat well within that. It was almost like the last hurrah, eat as many sweets and as much junk as possible, because at 6 weeks, when they give me the clearance to start working out, I'm going to do awesome. Not the best plan, but it was just what I was used to. So once I was cleared, I had joined this online group, just this random one I found, and decided, okay, I can do these workouts, and there's some people on here that also want to do this thing. But the thing is that it came with this meal plan that was awful. It was awful, severely limiting, icky stuff, and just lots and lots of supplemental junk. It wasn't real food. And then with this group that I started with these workouts, there were 60, 70 people, and within like 2 weeks, there were only 3 people participating. So it was not helpful. I stuck to my workouts and I continued eating awful, just not good. So during the time that I was doing this, I had started following a coach and was seeing just really inspirational stuff, very motivating. I was seeing another mama who had the same struggles that I did, but she was managing to get things done, and that just really intrigued me. So I had a few conversations with her, and then right before the new year, went ahead, jumped on in, signed up for a challenge group, decided to do the New Year, New You with the Health Bet, and joined up. And, it was the best decision I could have made for me, because I joined a group of people who were committed. I got a coach who wanted to see me succeed. And so in joining the challenge group, I learned how to eat to fuel my body, to give myself nutrients. And honestly, it was easy. I got these great little containers. I learned how many portions I got to eat of each type of food every day. I was given some meal plan options. I was shown how to meal prep food. And these are things that I had never done. I thought it was kind of crazy. Like, how would you know what you want to eat on Tuesday, on Saturday? Well, it sure beats standing in front of your pantry and your refrigerator going, there's nothing here. We're going out again. And so for once in my life, I've actually learned to plan. So this is 8 weeks in, and I have stuck with that. I have been able to plan out all of our meals. We've hardly eaten out any. My children are happily eating things that we had never served before. And then when it comes down to the workouts, 30 minutes a day. I mean, that's amazing. I'm working out every part of my body. I'm not just burning calories by doing cardio and getting nowhere. My body definition has changed. I started with 21-day fix, and I didn't think, I don't know, I didn't know what to expect, but I lost like 3¼ pounds, which in the long run for some people isn't a ton, but I didn't know that I had any inches to actually lose. So I was so pleased because I see muscles where there have never been muscles. My husband has pointed out the body changes, but also the attitude changes. I feel confident. I feel secure. And at 40, I feel better than I ever have. And the tools that joining a challenge group gave me have allowed for that, but even more so, it's been the people. It's been the ladies that show up, that press play, that encourage me to do so as well, that leave encouraging notes, that on those days that are bad, that I'm stressed, that I'm tired, yeah, I might still reach for some chocolate, but I'm also going to eat the good stuff, and then know that I'm going to give myself some grace, so I'm going to jump right back in and give it my all. So what a blessing to have a group of ladies who have the same goals, to encourage me, to help me, to support me, and I just want to share that with other people. So thanks for watching, and have a great afternoon.